You've made your choice.
Avada Kedavra!
Now we have a mandrake.
Revelio.
No.
We got here then, eh?
Are you painting?
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Perhaps.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Oh, sure.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecate's classroom.
Okay.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Okay, you know where that is. This is the... I know where it is. This is Transfiguration Court. And we've seen this painting, something similar with that. It's behind it. Okay, let's go to the Transfiguration classroom.
Revelio.
Miss Charms.
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun. Essential in my opinion. An eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do.
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today. Huh?
You don't have to convince me to do that.
Revelio.
It's locked as usual. What's another? They're both next to each other. To remember if it's here, the skeleton. I think it. Yeah, this is the.
You miserable lout!
Yeah, there it is.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
I go in there now, just curious. Yeah, I should be able to enter Undercroft. Now I have to get out to Transfiguration Yard. Here.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
It shows us.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Yeah, just a moment. Shows us this door. And the painting should be somewhere here then. Can we see it again? Doors behind. Transfiguration.
This tower looks promising.
In it before.
One up, one to go.
Yeah, that's the one.
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
Wow.
Revelio.
This is so cool.
I wonder what came of Arthur's search. Accio.
Close now? Or will you stay open?
Revelio. Depulso.
No.
I've been tempted to say I lost my
No. You guys are good.
My mother makes the most delicious Alahotzi fudge every Christmas. Compared
Lumos.
to
You have no clue where that one is.
nothing better than a few pints of butter in a
Be somewhere here. Really not. Really wants to. Oh, maybe it's there. It's possible it's there.
Revelio.
No. Okay, so should I now go back to talk to him? Yeah. Okay, I did close a bit now. I've seen another one, I think, similar portrait painting. Visitors.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about.
Not sure.
Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least.
Similar noise
If you manage to open a
before.
cabinet, I'd love to know what you find.
A buzzing
Anything.
sound of some sort. It would be the keys that were chasing Harry in Philosopher's Stone. You had to catch the one for the doors. Bastion.
If I could undo all that happened that day,
Who's that guy? Oh, it leads me now to the key, not to... Ay, ay, ay. Go away, Peeves. Little snitch.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
That means the astronomy town.
Accio! A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
No, let's follow it. So these
There's the
are the
cabinet.
cabinets.
How do I get this key in there?
Huh. You really need to slap you.
Excellent.
Right there. That's a
An old coin.
Slytherin
Perhaps
coin.
Nellie knows what it means. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Just the music. Let's give this cash to the guy. He should be here somewhere as well.
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me.
Likewise.
Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if you'll
Indeed.
quit. Round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Revelio.
Yeah, I'll be next to Nellie. Just go and talk to her.
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks
Um.
house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out.
We've seen the
I do hope you
chests.
continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
It was at
I
the
should see this
entrance.
through and find the Slytherin house chest.
Well, we know where it is. Definitely do.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Seriously.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Isn't it? I wonder if we can enter
It's
there
a
though.
relief to finally have an answer as to why that.
Confringo!
I shall get in trouble for this.
Accio!
Huh.
Is everything alright?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Have a look at her diary then.
Portrait.
First, go to that Herbology reader.
Revelio.
Hoping there might be these tentacles. Right here? Supposedly not. It is outside.
Revelio.
What is dragon out of the hedge?
Accio. Revelio.
Is it gonna work?
Accio.
Glumbumbles are magical flying insects that produce a treacle which will cause melancholy if consumed. They feed on nettles and nest in dark and secluded places. Unfortunately, they are known to infest beehives, having a devastating effect on the honey therein.
Revelio.
I don't look very friendly.
Incendio.
Just incendio on it, maybe.
Revelio.
Is there anything hidden in here? No. Good, or we could.
Levioso.
Nope. Could do that.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
What is that table? Really use that. Something with astronomy.
Confringo. This must be the entrance to the hidden Herbology corridor. Confringo.
Where it came from, right? Yep. Are the flames down? Complete darkness in there.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Confringo. Lumos.
Thank you.
Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio.
That is a lot of fakes. Collected a bit. Well, and explore. Should be able to go down now. It's okay.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Pray.
Revelio.
Oh, it hurt me.
Confringo. Revelio.
Okay.
Incendio. Confringo. Seems the devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Scarecrow Sorcerer Hat.
Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Man, really?
Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Hide that.
Revelio.
Possibly be. You're out of your mind.
Confringo. Revelio.
Okay. We didn't have to fight with it. That would be a scary thing. Oh, but that should help us now with the quest. Venomous Tentacula.
Revelio.
Some shroomies. Ah, something to explore. Ah, it's okay. Don't need to go down anymore. Open here.
Revelio.
Okay. Something to collect here. How do we get down there? Is there any other entrance there? Still need to use Tentacula and Mandrake.
Revelio.
Ah. It was that easy. Ah, sorry.
Lumos.
Pyro and yeah, just Pyro.
Revelio.
So Summoner's Court is popular at Hogwarts. Students often gather near the board looking for new opponents to challenge. As one would imagine, the competition among the hazards is fierce. The competition. Having defeated Nationa and Leander Pruitt, I have demonstrated that I am capable of a competitor. I look forward to finding new opponents. Quite an amount of there's room. No. No. Hospital wing. Haven't been there yet. Here we have everything. We have everything. Why is the exit? Okay, that's the exit from the castle. The black one is where we are now. Astronomy, transfiguration. Where is the... Books in the library. Because that's right nearby.
I'm relieved to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
I'm going to have to use Accio. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio!
Where are the others?
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Today was a good day. That is until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He's such a menace, thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions, always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Our brought Smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now. Although I still prefer meat pie. What about the others? Let's see the other pages.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
There is a book.
Accio.
One more. Just see it anywhere.
Revelio.
There it is.
Accio. That's the last book.
That's all of them.
Now to take them back to Cressida. Revelio.
Surely people admire someone who's kind.
It was there. Yeah, there.
Any luck finding my diary?
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
I'm a Slytherin.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next.
Oh, I'm sure.
Should never have trusted them.
The Slytherins. Am I right? Or am I right?
Revelio.
No. Well, that's it.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Money, money.
Now that I think about it, Puffskein Dunkeen, I think I shall keep this. You need to overcome your cowardice.
You can't be serious. This is awful. I don't know what to do now.
Bully.
Only teasing. We had an arrangement.
Ah, thank goodness. This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.